What you see here is my Notion homepage, how it looked like a couple of weeks back. I didn't really know what I was doing. What I really not like about Notion dashboards, if I want to go to my YouTube page, I can just click on that link. Neither pretty nor was it functional. Alright, so here we are on my newly designed homepage. Hey guys, welcome back to Janosch's Workspace. My name is Janosch, and in today's video I want to show you how I reorganized my Notion homepage. As you know, if you have been using Notion in your life or in your business, using Notion is pretty much a constant process of reorganizing yourself and adapting things because you constantly find improvements to make your workflow even better. And I thought this way about my homepage in Notion, which prior to this reorganization and makeover looked a bit empty and had pretty much nothing in it. It had no real purpose. I just never used it, and it was just there because I felt like I needed to have some kind of homepage, but it wasn't functional, and that's something that I hate in Notion, when I have something that I'm actually not using and it's just sitting there. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's get right into the video. Alright, so what you see here is my Notion homepage, how it looked like a couple of weeks back. What I pretty much had on it was just a personal development database view and my goals for the week. Because I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know what I was going to do with this homepage and how I could make it more functional for me, because I know there are a lot of people that like to have Notion be like this really aesthetic thing, and I can appreciate aesthetic as well, but using Notion for me is more about being productive and actually getting things done than it is about things being pretty. But I had neither one of those with this page. It was neither pretty nor was it functional. And that's what I wanted to change about that now. So let's directly skip to my new homepage. Alright, so here we are on my newly designed homepage. You probably noticed quite a few changes have been made, and I want to go through them to show you what my thought process was again, and to show you why I chose to do so. So first of all, I switched to a more neutral and we could say aesthetic picture up there, aesthetic cover photo, because I actually did want my workspace to look better as well. And I thought this would just match the style of Notion a bit more than the previous one I had, so I put that in here. Now down here is where also a big change happened. So instead of just having like random database views in there, I actually thought, how can I make this really useful? And when I think about websites as well, because I also create websites, and pretty much Notion is a bit like creating your own website, the homepage or like the dashboard is usually the place that like connects all the parts of the complete workspace together in one place, so that you can get like a great overview over all of the different parts. And this is what I wanted to achieve here as well. So what I've done is I've broken down my entire workspace into like these big areas that I have, the big life areas pretty much, and also into like the different pages where I really spend a lot of my time. So things that are really important to me, and that I really often use, they all are linked up here directly. So if I want to go to my YouTube page, I can just click on that link and I'll get to the YouTube page easily. Can go back to the home page, or if I'm working on a class for college, I can just quickly like jump to that class like this, and it's really easy for me to do. So this is what the idea behind all of this is. It's just a collection of links to the most important aspects and most important parts of my workspace. If you're trying to do something like this as well, I suggest that you don't overdo it with the amount of links, because I think you should keep it simple and useful, so that you don't have to search through all of the links to find what you're actually looking for. Just include the links to the pages that you really use the most often. So or the parent pages of other pages that you use the most often. So as you see right here, I have one for all of my different courses for college, because I actually actually have to work on individual courses a lot of the time. But I also have a link to my complete college page, which also includes like my grade calculator and my notes database and so on. So yeah, this is something I just want you to take into account when you're doing something like this for your Notion setup. Now, if you scroll down here, you see that I have, pretty much kept some of the things that are on the previous page, but I've reorganized them to make them a bit more useful. So what I really not like about Notion dashboards is when they are like 3 kilometers long and you have to like scroll down all the way to find something, because I want my dashboard to be something where I just click on it and I can see all the things that I have in one go, and I don't have to like navigate to a certain part, because then I could just also like click on the page in the side menu. That's why I reorganized these databases in a way where they are next to each other, and I changed them to be in the gallery view, because I think it just looks nicer, and it also matches the style of the dashboard a bit more. So I have my weekly goals here. I've also included like this little checkbox, so I can like directly check these off. So if I was going to, I could just check that off, and now you see I have checked off the goal. And same for my learning materials right here. So these are the things that I collect in through the Notion web clipper. If I like have an article or like a video that I want to watch because I find it interesting, I'll save it for later and keep it in here. And then whenever I actually watch it or read through it, I'll just click on this little checkbox, and now you see it disappears from this learning page. That's it already for this kind of Notion homepage makeover. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this maybe helps you to create a better Notion homepage for your Notion workspace as well. If you have any questions about my Notion setup, about my Notion homepage, then leave them down below in the comments and I'll gladly answer any of your questions. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.